Morning, it's day 6 of the trip. I'm feeling a bit broken and having a bit of a sleep in, so it's already well and truly light. Birds are happy. Been spitting on and off through the night and gusting wind. That, and you can hear the roar of the surf. There's a gust. I think it's going to be a fairly average day of walking, weather-wise, but that's okay. Not sure where I'm going to end up today. I'm just going to see how I feel. If all goes really well, I could get to South Cape Rivulet and out the next day, and that'll be a day less than I thought. So yeah, the weather looks a bit ordinary for the next few days, so it's not going to be the lounging by the beach kind of end of the trip. Right, time to get a coffee on. Ready to head off on day 6. Got a lovely tailwind, cool, pleasant walking conditions. A little spitting on and off, but that'll be fine. Heard the track's a little muddy, so we shall see. Next stop is Surprise Bay. It was very civilised here at Osmiridium Beach. The beach bar was closed. Very lazy start. It's about 10:15, but body needed a long rest last night. Let's go to Surprise Bay, see what's in store for us there. Pretty wild. But I'm fine. It's definitely a wet one. I've been, it's a lot better in the forest than out in the button grass, but brushing past all the ferns, you get pretty wet. I think the gear's doing okay, although I'm sure there are a million little pinholes from all that scoparia, so it's keeping the worst of it off, but you never stay completely dry. Gore-Texes are somewhat overrated. Anyway, it should be at Surprise Bay very soon. I'm surprised I'm not there. There's a classic southwest bog hole. I was thinking, just step in the mud. Your feet are already wet, but have a look at... Whoa, down she goes. You never know. I knew it! Sun's come out. You beauty. The scary looking seas. Wonder what ended his fate or her. Ready for something gross now. adventure. These stones are a pain to walk on, so I'm going to make a run for that little patch of sand. Try and time which ways. Should be a waterfall at the end and then at Granite Beach, well, at the campsite. So many contrasts on this walk. Yeah, mountains, forest, scrub, wild ocean. A couple of waterfalls. We got to get up there somehow. I've just had a shower in the waterfall. The sun's come out. The afternoon's not bad. Bit of wind. A good chance to dry everything. So I stayed here at Granite Beach because it was a little late, 2 o'clock when I got in, minimum 5 hours, so I think I needed an easier day, and I'm pretty glad I made that decision. Sounds like jet airplanes are taking off at this beach, Granite Beach, with a rumbling of all the rocks as the waves rush out. Didn't need to bring a washcloth. Welcome to day 7, just breaking camp. Met a couple of guys from WA, Paul and Andy, 68, 69, doing the South Coast track for I think the 3rd time. So hopefully I'm in as good a shape as them when I'm their age, another 15 years. So I was hassling them for tips on aging gracefully. They had definitely had the lightweight camping down pat, so we were, having a lot of gear tip exchanges. Little drizzle at night. This is the campsite at, where are we? Granite Beach. A bit more open up the other end, but a little more protected down here. Right, time to get cracking. On to South Cape Rivulet. Well, there's no warm-up on that walk. It's 300 odd metres straight up from the campsite. Perfect morning for walking though. It's overcast and maybe 15 degrees. A little humid, but you can see from the sweat on my brow, it's a bit of a workout straight up. Just crossing over the little South Cape range, maybe 100 metres more to go. Hopefully we'll get some views along the way and say farewell to part of the coast. Not much of a view, the weather's set in, just at the top. There's a very quick glimpse. Death trip, not too bad. Okay, let's take the shortcut. Some quoll scat, I reckon. Maybe the mud's easing off. I've just stepped out of the forest after maybe 2.5 hours. A lot of mud and tree roots, but now we've got some track work. Amazing. And looking for a place for lunch. So that's the last bit of the South Cape Range. A couple of little bumps ahead. There's one, and there's one past that, and then dropping into the South Cape Rivulet. Pretty much on the home straight now to the rivulet. Just gone over those two little bumps and through some lovely water fern forest. Easy walking. It's been quite a tough little section, this one, with all the mud and the tree roots. Oh, this is actually a pleasure. Hopefully be able to see the water soon. Just like that, we're here. Woohoo! Under the beach. Wow. Let's go across the rivulet. Looks pretty shallow. Maybe I'll just roll my trousers up. I think it's low tide, that's lucky. How deep is it? Ah, stubbed a toe. Oh no. First injury. This place is gorgeous. Oh, that feels so good. Sun's out. Happy, happy. Woo! This is a really awesome little campsite. Got my Chinese laundry set up. Room for about, probably a dozen tents. And then out here, you've got the rivulet and the beach is just around the corner. Got it all to myself. Morning, last day. Sounds super windy outside. It's been really windy all night. I'm gonna try and get an early start about 6:30, so hopefully that wind is gonna be at my back. Alright, time to get cracking. Hopefully gonna get out of here by about 8 this morning, which will be a record for the strip. Ready to go at 8:15, it's a new record. Saying goodbye to these gents, the Fart Club from Forbes, New South Wales. Just across the river. Feeling good, day 8, the pack's light. Sun is out. The wind is off the ocean. A few hours and back to civilization. Looking forward to it.
That's it, the adventure is over. What an adventure it was. Wow. Yeah. About 90 odd kilometres. Don't know how much vertical, but a lot. All went to plan. I'm pretty happy about that. Highlight was getting to PB after seeing it 30 years ago and watching it approach day after day. But I think the real thing I'm going to take away is being out in the remote Tassie wilderness. Yeah, just refreshes your spirit. So all I've got to do now is dumb a lift back to the car and look for a cold beer and a burger. Got a lift after 20 minutes with a nice lady called Kat from Jeeveston, and hopefully I'll find the bike back in the bush and did a good job of fighting it. There it is. So easy. Now if the car starts, this really is the end of the adventure.